Everybody, today we're going to talk about tuning skis. Get the rust off, it's ready, it's ski season, it's going to be fun. So we need to do a couple things. First of all, I'm hoping you have some type of bench to put your ski equipment on. Next, you're going to want some way to tie the ski brakes down. And in this video, I'm only going to do one ski. I figure you can do 2 skis on your own, and it'll just speed up the time of the video. So the first thing you want to do is you want to have some type of tool that allows you to set your ski on. Secondly of all, you're going to want something that's going to hold the brakes. As I'm doing here. Now, on a set of skis that are last year, they probably have some rust or burrs on them. The first thing you want to do is you want to take a tool that has a diamond stone. You're going to get a diamond stone, and you're going to get a tool that has some type of angle to it. Sidewalls on skis are typically 2 degrees, and the bases are typically 1 degree. Obviously, you could experiment with that, but that's what I use. Works pretty good. So I'm going to take a diamond stone. We're going to do the sides first, the side edges. We're going to run up and down the ski side edges. Flip it around. Make sure it's clean. The sound, listen for the sound. It should sound smooth, not gritty. Then we're going to take another tool. This is a 1 degree tool. We're going to put a stone on that as well, and then we're going to do the bases. I'm going to run up and down and do the bases. All right. Once we got that done, now what we're going to do is start sharpening the skis with a file. If this is a new ski or this is one of the first times you're filing, what you're going to want to do is see where the ski is. What you're going to want to do is see what degrees the bases are. They could come from the factory 2-in-1. They could come from the factory 90 degrees. So the best way to do that, I found, is you take a marker and you mark. You don't have to mark all the edge, but you go up and down and you mark some of the edge of the ski. Okay? Now, what I forgot to tell you is, anytime, if it's a brand new ski and it's not one that you've already tuned, you're going to need some type of tool that takes off sidewall right along the edge, right above it. And these tools are usually set up at about 7 degrees, and they are that way so the sidewall gets cut in and your tools to file work better. So what we're going to do, if this is a new ski, I'm going to run up and down the sidewall, just making sure that nothing's coming off, or it's going to really have a bunch of sidewalls. This one's pretty good. It's already been done a couple times, but I want to show you. There. So the sidewall's now cut in at 7 degrees. Now we're going to take a file. We're going to put it on our 2 degree. You're going to make sure the file's set at the right way, the way that you're filing, because there is a way that files work one way or the other. Okay, we're going to start. Doesn't matter if you start at the tip or the tail. I guess if you're a racer, you probably would. And then I'm going to work the ski until I see all the black from my marker gone. Once all the black of that marker is gone, I know that this ski has a 2-degree sidewall. That's pretty good. Nice and sharp. Gonna want to clean your files every so often. Have a little brush here. Let's clean files. Clean all the file burrs off of it. Clean all the metal residue off of it. Okay, so now we flip the ski over. Same thing applies. We're going to take a little marker. We're going to mark the sidewall. Just so we can see a little black on the sidewall. We know when we do that and file that it's going to be 2 degrees when all the edge comes off, all the black. I can see in this spot it's not coming off. So just in case, I'm going to take my tool to cut the sidewall. Make sure that it is there. Make sure that sidewall is trimmed off. Okay, now that we've done the sidewalls, clean the base, do the same thing now to the base. Get our base tool. And get a file. There are some marks from before, so I know I have it set. And now I'll just run up and down. Each side, each base side with the file, and make sure that that black mark is gone. And if it's not, we know it's not at 1 degree yet. And then I'll keep moving the file until I got it. And at this point, that side looks good. Clean our file. Base looks good. Now, next step. We want to take a diamond stone, and we want to diamond stone the same thing we just did. Sidewalls first, base second. So, take our tool, get a diamond stone, your choice. You can start working diamond stones. They make them 100 to 1,000, and you can go through the whole gamut of working diamond stones down from 100 to 1,000. I just do it with like a 200 or a 300, maybe a 400, and I just ride the edge with the stone a couple times, gets off any burrs. Smooths the edge. And it skis nice. You can hear it. So we just did the side of that ski. Now we'll do the base. do the base at 400. And now this ski is done and it's ready for waxing. I'll add something. Let me add one more thing. The other thing that you can do, okay, the other thing that you can do when you're finished, you can take a little deburring stone here and you can just gently ride the sides. Get it wet first. You can just gently ride the sides. If you want to detune maybe a tip or tail a little bit, you can take this stone and detune a little bit. I'm not big on detuning with the new modern ski. So I've plugged in my iron. It's at 110 centigrade. I'm gonna run it up and down the ski base just to warm up the base before I put some wax on it. So I just want to get it a little bit warm. It was really cold sitting in my garage. Okay, so it's just a little bit warm. I'm going to take it upside down. I'm going to take the stick, put it on the edge, and I'm just going to let the iron touch the base and just run it up and down and make a little circular S going up and down all the way to top to bottom. Then I'm going to heat the PTEX and the wax up so the wax is absorbed into the PTEX, and this just takes a minute. You want to make sure that you can see that wax has covered all of the PTEX, not just a little bit. And if you've never waxed before, you can buy an iron at the store. Go to the thrift store and get a used iron there for a couple bucks. You can start with just a general good old-fashioned iron. You don't want the iron to smoke the wax. You're burning the wax, you're burning the PTEX. It also has probably harmful vapors, I would imagine, depending on the type of wax you use. Some waxes are now outlawed in the United States because of the base of the ski is cool, the wax is cooled off, everything is now ready to scrape off the excess wax. You can see I have some excess wax on the ski, and what we want to do is just make sure we can get it all off the ski. The ski is clean. You can see as you scrape off the excess wax, the ski looks dull. You can see the wax coming off. The ski base then looks really smooth. You want to do your best to get all the wax off the ski. It just makes the ski slide better on the snow when there's no wax on it. Yes, you can leave wax on it and go ski, but it's going to take you a bunch of runs to get all the wax to come off the ski. This way, you have a consistent ski. Once you've done that, if you're so inclined, you can take a brush, okay, and you can brush down the ski. What you're doing is you're smoothing out the ski, you're getting any residue wax off, you're smoothing everything out, making it ready to go. I typically don't do that. I find for me, I'm not racing, it's not necessary. Just wipe the ski down, and the ski is ready to go. So there you go. We've just gone through how to tune up skis. how to get the edges nice and sharp, and how to wax them. I hope that helps. Please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you.